You're here because you want to create a nurture sequence that doesn't feel salesy, something that builds trust, delivers value, and gently leads to conversions without sounding like a pushy marketer. I've tested this across all the top platforms, and I'll show you exactly how to do it in under 3 minutes. Plus, I've linked an exclusive free trial to the software I recommend for this, only available to viewers of my channel, so you can follow along and build yours today. Let's get right into it. A good nurture sequence that doesn't feel salesy starts with intention. You're not trying to sell immediately. You're guiding your reader toward a solution, your solution, by making them feel understood first. That means your first email should do one thing: relate. Highlight the core problem your reader is facing and how it affects them emotionally or practically. No call to action here, just connection. In the second email, shift into insight mode. Share a surprising fact, a short story, or a myth about the problem they're facing. You're still not selling, you're educating. You're positioning yourself as someone who knows the landscape, without pitching anything yet. This builds authority without pressure. By the third email, it's time to start bridging the gap. Mention a solution, don't push it. Talk about a framework, a method, or a strategy that solves the problem, and lightly reference how others are using it. You can say something like, "There's a simple process that's helped thousands with this. I'll share more on that soon." Still no hard pitch. You're planting seeds. In the fourth email, give away something valuable. A checklist, a how-to, or even just a powerful tip. This is the show, don't tell moment. When your reader gets results from your content without buying anything, they trust you more. And trust is the foundation of a nurture sequence that doesn't feel salesy. Only by the fifth email should you introduce your offer, but even then, do it through a story. Don't start with, "Here's my product." Start with a transformation. Talk about someone like them who struggled, found a path, and what changed. Then naturally introduce how the software or solution helped them. This is where you can lightly drop in a CTA, inviting them to learn more or take the next step. Now, if you're using the software we'll be working with, it makes all this incredibly easy to automate. You can tag leads based on behavior, segment them by interest, and build conditional sequences so your nurture emails always feel relevant, never robotic. Again, that exclusive free trial link is in the description if you want to try it for yourself. The key takeaway here is this: a nurture sequence that doesn't feel salesy is about timing, empathy, and value. You earn attention before you ask for action. To quickly recap: 1. Start by relating to your audience's pain. 2. Follow up with unexpected insights. 3. Bridge to a solution without selling. 4. Deliver value with no strings attached. 5. Introduce your offer through story and transformation. Remember, this approach doesn't just feel better for your audience, it converts better too. Before you go, don't forget to check out the free trial of the software we used. It's exclusive to viewers of my channel and makes building sequences like this fast and actually enjoyable. Thanks for watching. Now go create something that connects.